This one.
Bobby will be right down.
Thank you, Amy.
Sure.
Hi, Amy.
Hi.
I'm going to go up and see Robin for a while.
Oh, I'm sure she'll love that.
Hope so. See you later, Patrick.
Yeah, see you later. Thanks again, Sean. You look beautiful. You know, Sean bought me lunch this morning. He's quite a guy.
Yeah, he is. And I'm quite excited.
Yeah? About what?
Tom and Simone's wedding. You do like weddings, don't you?
Uh-huh, as long as there's somebody else's.
Come on now, don't you ever imagine yourself, you know, kind of walking down the aisle when you see somebody else doing it?
Never. Listen, I gotta start my rounds. Hello, Bobby.
Hi, Patrick.
Oh, hello, Bobby.
Hi.
There you go.
Montevideo.
Yeah, that's a really big city. I think it's the capital of Uruguay. I got some calls I gotta make. Listen, I'm sure everything's gonna be okay with Jake.
Mail came through the disaster area from other people, but nothing from you. That sure tells me where I stand. I'll call you at the end of the week, and you'd better have some explanations. Explanations? I'm sore as hell at you, Bobby, for not writing to me at my field address.
Pat Sullivan, contact the 6th floor nurse's desk.
Bobby? You okay? What's the matter? Here, sit down. Take a minute.
Jake seems to think that a single phone call from him at the end of the week is either going to save or end our marriage.
I don't understand how that would. Listen, Bobby. I'm here. Anytime you need me.
Dr. Eaton, please call the 6th floor nurse's station. Dr. Eaton.
How was she this morning?
Very withdrawn.
More than usual?
Yeah, more than usual, but at least Robert's tracking down the ring.
Here's a lead?
Yeah.
Oh, thank goodness for that. Maybe the police lab can come up with something on it.
Yeah, but if he gets his hands on it, he's going to bring it over here first.
Why?
Well, he's hoping it'll bring her out of it. Maybe she'll start talking.
I don't know, Felicia. There may be some backlash from that.
Why do you say that?
Nurse McNabb,
Seeing the ring again could deepen her depression. Deepen it so much that she may not ever come out of it.
What do you want? Just a minute.
No big deal.
Yes, I am. And you really caught me at a very bad time. I've got a sick aunt. She's really very sick, and I gotta go to her. I gotta catch her bus. Memphis, that's where she lives.
I want that ring you stole from my daughter's room in General Hospital.
A ring I took? Look, mister, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any.
Listen, lady, this is a woman's
woman.
life at stake here. You got it? Now, I want that ring, so don't give me any bushwire about a sick aunt in Memphis. You're not leaving here till I get that ring.
You know, there are laws to protect poor women.
Furthermore, there's a young child's life and sanity at stake here. I want that ring. You got it?
There's no ring here.
All right, listen, I have no time for this, darling. No time. No time. I need every minute I can... I need every minute I can get.
Then go ahead and search. You'll never find a ring here.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.
Mrs. Deal, this is a legal emergency situation, and we do have the right to search.
Then search.
It could take hours.
Even more. There could be no ring at all.
Look, Mrs. Deal, like Police Commissioner Scorpio said...
I don't care what he said. I don't care.
Miss Steele.
Mrs. Deal. There's a maniac out there. A maniac who wants revenge against me for what I did to him 3 years ago. He's trying to get at me through several ways. He tried to abduct my daughter, a sweet little 9-year-old child who's never heard a fly in her life, full of love and happiness. Fortunately, her mother happened to stumble in on this. And a fight ensued, and she was abducted herself. At this point, we think she's still alive. But obviously, the time's running out for her. Now, the child has suffered a trauma because of this and is retreating further and further, and we don't know where she's going or whether she's ever going to come out of it. The point is, that ring may belong, probably does belong, to the person who abducted her. I've got to have that ring. I've run out of time, Mrs. Deal. Yeah, we can come in and we can search the place and trash it, and it'll probably take us hours to do it, and maybe we'll find the ring. We will find it. But I don't have those hours. I don't have them. I gotta have that ring. Please.
I found it. I didn't steal it. I knew it couldn't be the little girl's. It was too big.
Give it to me, please.
If there's any chance of any remaining prints.
1984. Let's get it out.
Colton?
Mama!
Honey, not here. People might see us.
Still bad at the house?
Oh, Lucy's pacing around like a caged tiger.
Well, I really bounced things up this time, didn't I?
Well, what's done's done. We'll just have to go on from here.
How is it between Lucy and her husband?
It's terrible. Tony moved out of the house. Lucy's trying to get him moved back in, but I don't think it's going to work.
That's too bad. You know, I really feel sorry for both of them.
Well, you might try feeling sorry for me while you're at it.
I don't understand how you could get caught up in such a complicated setup.
That's a long story, and it's all water under the bridge right now. So for right now, I think we should just let Lucy call the shots, you know what I mean? She's always had a good hold on Tony, but I just hope it works this time. Do you mind laying low for a while?
No. For a while.
Oh, son. How you fix on money?
I have some money.
Well, motel rooms can be pretty expensive.
I rented a small apartment above Kelly's.
You what?
Ruby rented me a place cheap.
Didn't I tell you to steer clear of her?
She's a nice woman.
She's a tough, mean old broad.
Come on.
And she knows everybody in town, including Tony, so you watch what you say.
You don't understand, Mom. Lying is a real problem for me.
Well, don't talk to anybody. That way you won't have to lie.
Come on now. That's just as bad, and you know it.
Lying didn't used to be a problem when you were younger.
Well, I've changed.
That may be a lie, too. I better get back. Lucy's probably going to ask questions. And you watch who you talk to.
Yes, ma'am.
my soup?
Just great, Ruby. Nothing better on a cold day. Let me ask you something. And this is a new approach.
Ask.
Wouldn't you rather cook for just one guy than for all these other people?
Mm-hmm. What's the pay?
Everything I've got.
Tempting offer.
Be weak, accept.
Oh, the trouble is I've got this stubborn streak in me a mile wide.
Great. I like that in you.
Oh, you wouldn't if you actually saw it. Oh, I think you see him.
Who?
Oh, it's this kid. He's very handsome and he's a Marine.
A rival?
I should be so lucky.
Hi, Ruby.
Hi there.
I don't stand a chance.
What's that, sir?
Oh, nothing. He's just being funny. Oh, Sergeant, this is the man I was talking about that I wanted you to meet. I'd like to present Dan Rooney. This is Sergeant Colton Shore.
How do you do, Sergeant?
How do you do, sir?
Oh, can I get you some lunch?
It's a little bit soon for that. Thanks anyway, ma'am.
Oh, it's Ruby. Ruby. Anyway, the sergeant was hoping maybe he could stay in Port Charles and get a job. And I was wondering if you knew about any construction jobs.
Port Charles, your home, Sergeant?
I'm just about through being a sergeant, Mr. Rooney, so if you don't mind, you can just call me Colton.
Okay, Colton. You from Port Charles?
No, sir. I was born in Oklahoma. Tiny little town nobody's ever heard of, even most Oklahomans.
Then you've got friends and family here.
Well, you might say that, yeah. Actually, I've just been kind of visiting around and, well, had to land someplace.
Well, this is a good place to land. It's a lively town, and it's friendly, and particularly my friend Dan here.
I'll have to see what the work situation is.
Dan, do you know of any construction jobs around?
Ever do that kind of work?
Oh, yes, sir. I did a lot of it in my first hitch in the Marines.
Dan here is the building commissioner of Port Charles and the administrative head of General Hospital.
Oh, I see you're a very important man around here.
Well, I don't know how important I am, but I could check on a few things for you.
Well, that would be most kind of you, sir.
Can I ask you if you had friends here, Colton?
Well, I'll have to do some phoning around and see who's here.
Oh, I'm sure you'll make friends very easily. Here, let me freshen your coffee.
Thank you, ma'am.